Hello, folks. Welcome to Mindfully Get Your Shit Together. Nordine Zouareg here, founder and CEO of Executive Inner Fitness. Welcome to the podcast. The show today, the topic is how to cheat. No, not how to cheat on your husband or your wife. That's not what this is about. Before getting into the meat of the topic is I'd like to for you folks to participate and start the discussion, start the conversation, get involved, tell us what you think and what could be better, what you liked, and just let's start the discussion, okay? So, what is a cheat day? And I'm referring to nutrition, okay? I get a lot of emails from people asking me, how to cheat safely. A lot of people don't really cheat well, so to speak. And I'll get to that in a moment. When I'm saying that is that some people under-cheat. If you're going to cheat, might as well go all the way, right? Because they're afraid. And I remember there's a story that I'd like to tell you guys from one of my mentors back in the days. Jean-Pierre Klug was a brilliant man out of Marseille, France. And he talked about the sentiment of guilt. What are you talking about? According to him, it has to be, I haven't seen science backing that up, but I believe him. According to him, he said that when you're on a nutritional plan, on a diet, let's call it as it is, and you stop in front of a pastry shop, and you look at a pastry, and you start, dwelling, you start like, to eat this. Oh my God, I can't wait until this. You actually are, according to Jean-Pierre, you're secreting those enzymes that are going to make your body retain fat as if you were eating the pastry. Unbelievable. So you need to change that. If you are, don't stare at if you're on a nutritional plan, just don't go to the pastry and stare at pastries. If you do, you're going to be in trouble. Might as well buy that pastry and eat a bite or two. That's what I would recommend. But let's get back to a cheat day. So I'm going to read you from my book Recharge, the Executive Guide to Inner Fitness, and I have a chapter on nutrition here, and one of the topics is cheating. Why a cheat day, first of all? Well, a cheat day accomplishes a few things. It prevents you from feeling deprived, and it helps boost your metabolism so that you'll burn more calories when you return to your plan. Perhaps the best benefit of a cheat day is its effect on leptin levels in the body. Leptin is a hormone secreted by fat cells that is key to maintaining energy balance in the body. When leptin levels reach a certain threshold, it signals to the brain that you have sufficient energy stored, allowing you to stop eating when you've had enough. So, you heard it. It has some benefits in terms of hormones. It also is good for the mind. It helps you get back to your plan, even more effectively, so to speak. You got more energy. You feel, mentally recharged, physically recharged. So knowing that, is sufficient enough to have cheat days. But folks, let me explain something very, very important to you. If you just started your nutritional plan or your diet and you have 50 pounds to lose, 30 pounds to lose, 20 pounds to lose, 10 pounds to lose, and you're already thinking about cheating, think twice. Don't. A cheat day is only when you are approaching your goal. Okay, and this is what I'm trying to explain here. If you have a fat composition or body fat composition of 25% or 30%, or even 20% if you're a woman, or if you're a man, a 15-20% body fat composition, don't even think about cheating, because that's going to make it worse. Why? Well, because when you cheat, you mainly, and I'll get to that when I'll read some more information from the book, but you're actually gaining water weight, okay? And, you know, if you're not seeing results, because when we start, you know, a diet, we lose or we shed fat, but we still look as if we didn't lose weight. I'm sure that a lot of you, you know, understand that and experience that. So a lot of people that I know give up after 2 or 3 weeks on a diet plan because they don't see result. They don't see physical result. You're not going to see physical result until a month or more of being on the plan. If you have a lot of weight to lose, you will shed weight, but physically, cosmetically, it's not going to happen. So when do you cheat? When you're close to your goal, and when that is. So let's say if you started a nutritional plan and your goal was to lose 30 pounds. You know, when you're 5, even 10 pounds away, what I'm trying to say is stay in that ideal or normal body fat composition and start in order to start cheating. So how to cheat safely? The following is a safe way to have a cheat day and to ensure that you don't go off the deep end. First, set your mind on losing about 2 to 5 pounds in the next 2 weeks. The heavier you are, the more weight you can expect to lose. At the end of the 2-week period, celebrate your victory with a cheat day. Schedule a low-stress, non-working day, such as Sunday. Guilt is a response to bad behavior. You're not behaving badly, so drop the guilt. Eat 2 non-diet meals that day. No processed foods, and that's what I'm saying, you know, go all the way, is because I see a lot of people that when they cheat, they just cheat on 1 meal and that's it. And they're being very careful. So, no. If you are going to cheat, you know, then eat 2 non-diet meals that day, no processed foods. Add 2 protein shakes with microfiltered isolate whey protein to your day, or if you are sensitive to whey protein, you can use plant protein or other sort of protein that you're not sensitive to. Eat every 3 hours. Avoid drinking liquid right before, while eating, and right after your meal. Avoid carbonated water because it makes you feel blown. Don't cheat with liquids such as fruit juice or sodas. Reset your goal as soon as you finish celebrating. But again, folks, don't cheat if you're not close to your goals. And cheating when you're close to your goals gets you not only to your goals, but also keep you at that ideal weight for a long time. As opposed if you didn't cheat, you know, staying on a nutritional plan or strict diet forever is really not. I don't think it's even healthy. Cheating is not for everyone. Again, cheating is not for everyone. There is such a thing called, as I mentioned in the book, the abstinence violation effect. Some individuals can feel an overall loss of control. A cheat day may turn into a cheat week, or worse, a cheat month. For dieters that cannot exercise moderation. For this reason, it's important to set comprehensive guidelines for your cheat days to get the maximum psychological and physiological benefits without the adverse effects. Clients who use this method of self-motivation to achieve their long-term goal report that they no longer dread the idea of having to lose weight, but actually enjoy the process. One woman told me that after she'd lost 110 pounds, she felt and looked fantastic and wanted to keep losing more. When I asked her why, she said, "I enjoy the process and the cheat days, especially the cheat days." So, folks, if you have a tendency to overdo it, over-cheat, stop cheating. Because that's your behavior. That's the way you have no control over what you're doing. In this case, eating foods that you're not supposed to. So, guys, it's important to understand that you can destroy 90 days of dieting simply because you cheated more days than you're supposed to cheat. And that gets you back into old conditioning, okay? And you get back to those old patterns, the old behaviors, and before you know it, you're back to where you were, or even worse. It's not worth it, okay? So make sure that you're staying on a plan long enough that you lost the weight, feeling great, then you can start your cheat days every 2 weeks. Personally, I started a year ago. I was in New York, and out of sympathy, I started a plan with a client there, and I lost a tremendous amount of weight. Don't tell me why I got to that point in the first place. That's a long story, which I could even have a show on that. But I lost all the weight that I needed to lose, and then I started my cheat day, and I've been having a cheat day every week, and it works well. On Monday, I weigh about 3 pounds heavier, and that is water weight, and that's what I'm going to get to here, being aware of water weight gain. By opting to use a cheat day, you will probably experience a weight gain of a couple of pounds, but that's mainly because of water retention triggered by the extra carbohydrates and sodium you've eaten. The electrolyte balance, sodium-potassium, will adjust within 72 hours, and you'll return to your earlier body weight. You can also choose to celebrate by having an ice cream or frozen yogurt to avoid any weight gain. You must return to an eating plan the very next day. And that is, what I'm saying here is that you gain the water weight, then you lose the water weight when your sodium-potassium balance is back to normal. And if you do identify that you are a person that has no control, if you cheat, then just cheat with an ice cream or a frozen yogurt, and that will do the trick. So again, cheating is effective, cheating is healthy, but you need to know how to cheat. That is very important. So if you have any further questions, ask us, comment, and let us know how we can help you. Please go on my websites, the executiveinnerfitness.com, executiveinnerfitness.com, or ArizonaWellnessRetreats.com. Again, please participate, and until next time, be safe.